Hello guys, Jet Out Gaming for another tank talk. This time it's the Panzer Kampfwagen 5 Panther. Now the orange of this started in Russia, prototypes like every other German tank, and it was meant to have a shorter barrel and less armor, and it was meant to be on the Leopard chassis. What would they do with those chassis after the war started? They would turn them into the Leopard and the VK28.01. And the first Alps was the Alps A, which that was rushed into service with not much testing. It did have good armor. The engine, unreliable. Gun, pretty good. Performance, terrible. Yeah, it performed terrible at Kursk when it first came in. Yeah, it performed like a plane going down. It straight up, nearly everyone broke down. And I don't mean in like one survived. There were lots that survived, but most of them actually broke down. So yeah, that was a sad story for the Owls because it performed worse than the Tiger. To be honest, the Panzer IV even performed better. This thing could take down tanks, but the times where it did take down tanks were either it was lucky to be alive by moving, or it was stationary and the engine was blown up. Yeah. And the sprockets would freeze in winter. The next Alps, that we're not going to talk about because that thing was a failure again. Then came the Alps G, which was the best one because it got improved armor, improved everything. And there was a couple of these that were actually used in Normandy to take out 10 Shermans. 2 of them was 10 Shermans. Yep. And variants of the Panther, like the Panzer III and 4, we'll cover the Panzer IV. The Flak Panther. The Flak Panther had 20mm, like all. Actually, I shouldn't say all German tanks. The Rat. We'll cover that in a premiere. So look out for a premiere of the Rat. We'll cover that. The Rat had 90mm anti-tank guns. Why did it say anti-tank guns? I mean anti-aircraft. Just ignore me. I'm stupid. Okay. And the Flak Panther, you get the mobility, the armor, and the new reliability of a Panther. And you also get the 20 mils, which can take down tanks. You also get, with the Panther, the Jagdpanther and the Gunwagen Panther, which had 128mm cannon. That was late in production, but that thing was artillery. And the Jagdpanther 1 was basically a Panther G, make the turret bigger, put an 88 like the Stug. Instead, the Stug didn't have an 88. Just ignore that though. And there you go, you have the Jagdpanther, one of my favourite tanks, and Potential History's favourite tank. Then you have the Jagdpanther 2, which came with the Panther 2, which had an 88mm, with the Panther 88mm, which became the Panther 2. And the Jagdpanther 2 was a Panther 2 chassis with like a cupola at the back, like a Ferdinand or whatever, with that 88mm sticking out. And that was it of the Panther. But it was a good tank, I have to say. It was a good tank, very good tank for the time. But if it if there were more made, it would have been perfect for the Germans. Really, though, it would. And it's used to great performance in games like War Thunder. I don't play War Thunder on the channel, but I do actually play War Thunder, and I use the Panther, and it is good, very good. I also play World of Tanks, where that is good. In every game, the Panther is good. It's always a pleasure to play the Panther. And it's good that you guys clicked on this video. Thank you for watching. This is Jedi Gaming, out.